We are live, baby. We're live. We're live. We're live. It is currently Sunday, Sunday the 25th of May, 2025. It is time for the live stream. The live stream at this point is pretty much back to back. It is back to back to back to back. I did a live stream a couple of hours ago. Now here I am, waiting for the audience to come in, waiting for the viewers to come in. It is Sunday morning, and I want to give thanks to the Creator for the life He's given me, people in my life, the air that I'm breathing, the water that I see behind me, the health. Oh yeah, I give thanks to them. Thanks to the Creator for this early morning. Such a beautiful weather right now. The air. Ah, I smell it. The air smells so nice. It smells so nice. If you guys can hear me, please give me a thumb. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. The air right now smells so nice. The weather so nice. The sun, perfect, perfect, perfect weather. Perfect weather, ladies and gentlemen. There's 10 of you guys here. Please like the stream. Jump in the water, please. Uh, jump in the water. You would like that, right, Aura? For me to jump in the water. Let me give you a quick view. I know I've already shown you guys this area. I'm very, very close to the water. Would you like me to jump in? Like the stream, like the video, guys. Like the stream, like the video before I start the topic of today. As I am glad to be in this world, happy. Hope you guys are. Hope you all are having a great weekend with your loved ones. You know, be happy. Be happy, ladies and gentlemen. Be happy. Good morning, Furo. Hope you all are doing great. This is Eve Lord coming to you live. Like the stream, people. Morning, how you doing? Beautiful morning, ain't it? Glad to be in it. Amen. Indeed. You know, it's beautiful morning, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is Eve Vlog coming to you live. Like the stream, like the stream, like the video. This people that I just spoke to, they know the benefits of early morning walks. You know, they know the benefit of early morning walks. It's season. We're currently in spring right now, slowly progressing to summer. And everyone who values fitness, everyone who values exercise, everyone or anyone who values healthy living you know, makes the benefit of going for a walk and enjoying this summer because it doesn't last for a long time. If you guys can hear me, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, please. I just want to make sure because I have my earpiece. I have my earpiece. Please give me a thumbs up, people. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. What's going on, MK? 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 Give me a thumbs up, people. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up, people. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Let me see that thumbs up so that I will know if I'm speaking to myself or this for the past 6 minutes and 33 seconds. If I'm speaking to the wind or not. Hello, people. Thanks, MK. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, finally, this is the vlog coming to you live, and I'm here. I'm here. I am here. Thanks, MK. Thank you very much for your thumbs up. Much appreciated. And it is time for us to get into the topic for today. And the topic is John Cena. Is John Cena the greatest of all time? Let me say how Santino Morella would say it. Is John Cena the greatest of all the time? Now, shout out to Santino. I might make a video on him. I might make a video on him. You know, he's hilarious. I just started watching previous shows on WWE, especially Santino Morella's funny moments. And I gotta tell you, the reason why they call it WWE Entertainment, it has its props, it has its good side, it has its benefits, and it also has its disadvantages. But part of the benefits is Santino Morella, our truth, who is another funny guy. But let's not go there right now because Santino Morella is hilarious. I think I might do a video on him. If you guys want me to do a video on Santino Morella, let me know in the comment section. But anyways, let's get back to the topic. Versus John Cena and Beru versus Meruem. Solo leveling versus Hunter X Hunter. Is John Cena the greatest of all time? You know, John Cena, before he got signed with WWE, he was in OVW. And at OVW, he went with the name Prototype. Now that I think about it, it's actually interesting. The name Prototype. He's getting ready to destroy and to bury people. He was there as a prototype. That's the name he went by. But if you really think about it, he coming to WWE and burying a lot of talent, you can actually say, damn man, he was at OVW went with the name Prototype, and he was getting ready to destroy the competition. He was getting ready to destroy and bury talents. But anyways, 2002, WWE signs John Cena. At OVW, he was there with wrestling with Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, Shelton Benjamin, and I believe Batista. And I would say that it was those five wrestlers ushered in ruthless aggression. Randy Orton was a still a great worker. Randy Orton is still a great wrestler. Batista has his thing. Brock Lesnar has his thing. Shelton Benjamin, such a dynamite. The fight, the match he had with Triple H when he came to WWE, that was a dynamite. He got talent. Each and every one of these guys, except John Cena, has talent. Now, people will say, well, he was in great shape and all of that stuff. So was Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar has his size, and he knows how to use his size. Batista got size, and he knows how to use it and maneuver it. Randy Orton got his. Everyone got their own thing, but John Cena, when he came to WWE 2002, they booked him strong. He was one that walked up to Kurt Angle and ushered in the era, the new era, going from the Attitude Era to Ruthless Aggression Era. You know, he uttered in Ruthless Aggression Era. And at first, they booked him strong. They booked him very strong at first. But along the line, WWE at the time started losing hope on John Cena. And now, if I go back and think about it, I believe the reason why WWE started to lose hope on him, pushing him or anything, is now that I think about it, it could be due to his size and him being unable to coordinate his size and use it efficiently like the other talents, like Batista, like Brock Lesnar, like Shelton Benjamin, like Randy Orton. You know, they were starting to lose hope on John Cena. They almost fired John Cena. He almost got fired. Can you believe that? The man whom everyone or some people is now being regarded as the greatest of all time was almost fired at one point in WWE. But as fate will have it, I believe during that time Brock Lesnar was about to leave, and John Cena luckily knows how to rap. He was in the bus, inside the bus, and he was rapping, and he didn't know that Stephanie McMahon was in that bus. So she heard him rapping, and of course, being a creative, coming from a creative family like Stephanie McMahon, she thought, this could actually be a thing. Here's this guy who is jacked, but doesn't know how to coordinate himself, doesn't know how to coordinate his physique, doesn't have athleticism, is not very, you know, doesn't know how to use his size to do what he's supposed to do, but somehow he can rap. Why don't I turn this into a gimmick? Now there is 12 of you guys watching. Please like the stream, like the video, guys. Like the video, yo. Come on, like the video. We can turn this into a gimmick. So Stephanie McMahon, of course, bless her soul, went to her father, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, and you know, they turned the John Cena rap gimmick into something. And then he became the Thugonomics. That was when the Thugonomics was born. He was kind of a heel, but at the same time a face. And the fans ate it up. The chain gang gimmick. The fans ate it up. And from then on, John Cena became a superstar. I would say if Brock Lesnar didn't leave WWE, if he didn't leave WWE at the time he left, I don't think John Cena will still be in WWE today. That's just my perspective. But anyways, so he became a star. They chose him to become the main guy. And from then on, John Cena's era began. Is he the greatest of all time? Frankly speaking, let me say, as John Cena, he has given his life, he has given his blood, sweat, and tears to the company. He's given, I believe, 25 years being a WWE superstar. His blood, his tears, his passion, he's given it all to WWE. And at this point, being so accomplished in the WWE, he's decided to further his career. Just like Hulk Hogan did, just like The Rock did, just like Batista did, and every other WWE superstar has furthered their career in some way, shape, or form. Has he earned that stripe to be called the greatest of all time? I don't think so. I don't think he is the greatest of all time. I do think that he is one of the greatest of all time, but not the greatest of all time. The fact he is currently the 17th, he has won WWE World Heavyweight Champion for the 17th time. To most of us, to me, that doesn't warrant for me to add him as the greatest of all time. The greatest of all time, that's a big title to be given to somebody. He is the greatest of all time for bettering talent, I'll give you that. He is the greatest of all time for doing what he did to WWE, for making most hardcore fans walk away, for making most hardcore fans, most WWE fans, the grown men that enjoyed the Attitude Era, even the era before that, WCW, Extreme Rules, um, ECW, like the hardcore stuff, the edgy stuff. You know, he was one that forced the hands of major, major audience to walk away. I don't think he's the greatest of all time. He's one of the greatest, and I'll give him his stripes. If you're a John Cena fan, I know right now and even after this video that there is going to be John Cena fans that are going to watch this video. If you are a John Cena fan, if you grew up on John Cena, more power to you. All right? More power to you. But to me and the most of the fans, I don't think John Cena is the greatest of all time. He's one of the greatest, but he's not the greatest of all time. Winning the WWE World Heavyweight Champion for the 17th time, that doesn't mean he's the greatest of all time. I think that title should be reserved for much, much more superstars that are better than him. There are a lot of people that I can say if they brought up their name to be called the greatest of all time, I could say, you know what? Hell yeah, they deserve it. And here are the names that are worthy to be called the greatest of all time. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, the Brahma Bull, The jabroni beater. Wow, pie eating, trailer blazing, eyebrow raising, movie star. Can't stop till you get enough. The Rock. Triple H should be on that list. He should be on that list to be given the title, the greatest of all time. John Cena is not the greatest of all time. The Undertaker should be added on that list to be called the greatest of all time. In fact, Brock Lesnar should be added on that list because when he came back, when Brock came back the second time and literally F5 John Cena in the middle of the ring, I got to say, I was like in heaven. He brought that edginess that most of us has been yearning for. Most of us has been looking for. He brought that edginess back. When Brock Lesnar came back the second time, walked up to John Cena and F5'd him. And after that, their match, Brock Lesnar dominated and destroyed John Cena. It was like heaven because we grown men, most of us are currently sick and tired of getting the same tea being served to us. We were sick and tired of it. The fruity pebbles, you know, we were sick and tired of everything always goes to Johnson. Movie careers, movie roles, all these things. It's either him or Randy Orton. We were sick and tired. We needed a change. But even though they gave us Brock Lesnar and he came and destroyed John Cena, the next pay-per-view that they had, they made it look like all the work that they did was for nothing. You know, they booked John Cena strong and made you think that John Cena would beat Brock Lesnar or whatever. And it go it's like a roller coaster. I think the problem with John Cena was his career. Now, I'm not talking to John Cena as a person in real life. I'm not addressing John Cena in real life. I'm sure John Cena in real life is probably a good person, probably a nice person, probably the greatest human being. I'm not judging him as someone I meet outside. I'm judging his character in WWE. That's what I'm talking about. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. His character in WWE. He ruined wrestling for most of us. And we haven't forgotten about that. We have not. We have not forgotten about that. He ruined it for most of us. Because most of us grew up with man being man. Really, like, I think Jon Snow character would have been great if they turned him heel at one point. Because there were times when fans were sick and tired of it getting served the same food every time. Who the hell eats the same food every time? You get sick of it. You get sick of it. Nobody wants to be served the same food every time, every day. That's one of the things that made the Attitude Era and the era before that great because you have other stars that can be a champion and really, really bring it. If The Rock wasn't there, Steve Austin was there to take up the mantle. If Steve Austin wasn't there, Kurt Angle is there to take up the mantle. If Kurt Angle wasn't there, Mankind, The Undertaker, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Bret the Hitman Hart. There are stars that can take up the mountain and really bring it. The problem with Johnson's character was he stayed too long and he was never turned to be a heel. He stayed in for too damn long, became boring to the fans, and they continued to shove him down our throat. And when you continue to shove food, When you continue to shove food down people's throat, they don't like that. Fans don't like that. Nobody eats the same meal every day. You get sick of it. You get bored of it. It will make you want to throw up. You will feel like a loser. His character, there was a point they teased that John Cena is going to get turned, but he never turned heel. He stayed a babyface. Then now, his last run, he decides to turn heel. For what it's worth, I think it's a good idea. It was a good idea for him to turn heel because, I mean, even though most of us can't stand him, but at first when he turned heel, I'm like, okay, let me see how this is gonna go. Let me see how this is gonna go. For someone who has been a babyface his whole life in WWE. I mean, you guys remember Roman Reigns, right? Roman Reigns, the one that now goes by the name the Tribal Chief, the Roman Reigns, the head of the table. Y'all remember when he was a babyface? We were almost sick and tired of his ass. The fans were almost sick and tired of Roman Reigns being shoved down our throat. And then what happened? Just like The Rock, just like the rest of them, when you become a babyface and the fans are not connected, let him lose, let him turn heel, give him the heel turn, let him be a jerk, a jackass. If fans talk shit to you, you talk shit right back to them. You play into the character. I would have preferred, after 5 years of John Cena being a babyface, I would have preferred him to bring the chain game, the power dynamics back. I would have preferred that than him staying babyface for 25 goddamn years. 25 years as a babyface. Now on his last run, he wants a heel turn. And he turned heel. At first I was like, let me see how this is gonna go. But I think he's starting to get into it. I think he's starting to get what he means to be a heel. Because at first his heel turn was not believable. The believability of him being a heel, it wasn't there. It was like it's being forced. His heel turn was almost like it's being forced on him. I don't care what Triple. I mean, Triple H said, yeah, when they had a conversation about it and spoke to John Cena about it, and John Cena said, I wouldn't have it any other way. It would be a great idea. Okay, if you said it would be a great idea and this is what you actually wanted, why is it that at first he was like, what the hell am I watching? This guy is not believable as a heel. But slowly he's starting to get it. And this is what they should have done with him for a very long time. Him staying as a baby face, getting booed. Let's go Cena, Cena sucks. Yes, of course. They're gonna say, well, charity work, we need him as a baby to do charity work, all this mumbo jumbo stuff. I'm sure he's not the only one who is doing charity work. Even most people that do charity work don't even mention. They don't mention that they do charity work. They do not. They do it in secret. They don't even want to be named. They don't want anyone to know that they do charity. Daniel Bryan did charity work. John Cena is not the only one that did charity work in the WWE. Lots of them did charity work, but you never hear of it. But with John Cena, you hear of it every time. Every time he does charity work, you hear of it. Jeremy, what's your address? What? You want to come pay a visit? You want to come see me? What's up? Someone says, Ami says Cody Rhodes is going to bring the title back. Well, hopefully he does. Hopefully. Because, and I liked what they did with Cody. I liked what they did with him finishing his story and becoming the WWE champion. It's been long time overdue. It's been long time. We need a fresh change, and I think Cody Rhodes is going to do a great job. And I can also see that you guys remember when he was feuding with John Cena, the fans almost started to boo him a little bit, right? And I remember there was a time I thought that, okay, if they keep booing him, if I keep hearing boos, you know, from some side of the crowds, maybe it's time to turn him heel. But I don't think it's the right time yet. I like what they did after his match with John Cena. He went away. He went away for a couple of weeks, and now he's back. I like that's how it should be. That's how it should be. You keep it. You don't let a character be shoved down people's throats so much. I like after the match, John Cena wins the WWE champion, and Cody Rhodes hasn't been seen. I believe for the past 2 or 3 weeks or whatnot. You guys can correct me on the comment section. And now he came back and gave Crossroads to John Cena. So their feud is back once again. Their feud has been restored. And I like that. And I hope next time he takes the title away. Somehow, some way, I don't see that happening because John Cena is supposed to be healed for 1 year, if I'm not mistaken. So we're not even in the middle of the month yet. We are still, this is what, the fifth month or the fourth? Yeah, the fifth month, going into the sixth month of the year. There is still 6 months coming. So are they going to take the title away from John Cena and have him go through another feud with Cody Rhodes until this year ends? Is it going to be just two of them? Or will John Cena lose the title and walk away or find somebody else he can feud with? It's really interesting how they always have to put John Cena in a title shot. Isn't that interesting after all these years? I understand it makes sense. For the better of it, it is his last run in the WWE, and he has given his life, blood, and sweat to the company. I do get it. I'm not even, maybe it's not his fault that he was a babyface this whole time, but I can still blame him that it is his fault. Because I know Roman Reigns being a babyface and all, I'm sure at one point he went to McMahon and said, you know what, boss, look, the fans don't like my ass. They boo me every night. I know you guys put a lot of money and effort. You want to make me the guy, the main guy, the guy, or whatever, right? But I'm not myself. And you can tell Roman Reigns wasn't himself when he was a babyface. You could tell he has the swag, he has the look. Yes, look matters. If you can wrestle, that's good. But if you can wrestle and you don't have the looks, based on WWE way of booking people, you gotta have it all. And Roman Reigns had the looks. He had the swag. He got the family history on his side. He was bred in wrestling. He was bred in wrestling. He has it all. But him being a babyface, fans did not like it. They started booing his ass. Every arena he comes to, they boo his ass. Every time. And I guess he got sick and tired of it and said, you know what, boss? It's time to turn me heel. I gotta get that heel too. I gotta get that heel run. And what happened? When they turned him heel and he became the tribal chief, ah, then you get to see the real star. Then you can see, like we all saw, it's been there this whole time. We all knew. I knew it. He has it in him. He has it. He has a talent. And he became the tribal chief, the head of the table. And thank goodness Paul Heyman was with him the whole time. You know, when he became the tribal chief, he became what he should have become. Like he became the man. Thus, studying your employee, listening, watching. Because another thing John Cena don't have is psychology. He doesn't have the psychology. When he was feuding with The Rock, as you can see, if you watch their feud, there will be a time The Rock will get in the ring and tell him, move around, like move around. That is psychology. The Attitude Era did it so well. That's psychology. You gotta have the psychology side of it. And now that he became heel, he get it. He gets it now. There is something called psychology in wrestling. The Rock has it 10 times over. Austin has it. That's something called psychology. That when you're in the ring, when you're out there, you tweak your body. Like you be at the particular your walk, your swag, watching, listening to the audience, understanding, acting. Acting is psychology. A lot of wrestlers had that. John Cena doesn't have it. But I think now that he's a heel, I think he's starting to understand psychology in the ring. Randy Orton has psychology, very important to be a star. Psychology, it's almost one of the ingredients of being one of the best. And it sickens me when people want to say John Cena is the greatest of all time. How is he the greatest of all time? How is he the greatest of all time? How is he the greatest of all time? Psychology, he doesn't have that. Maybe now that he has turned heel, maybe now he has. But psychology, he doesn't have coordination, able to use his body physically, lifting weights. It's not everything. Lifting weights. Yes, he lifts weights. Yes, he loves lifting weights. I love lifting weight too. Y'all know it. Y'all see it. I love to lift weights too. But make no mistake about it, it doesn't slow me down from doing what I need to do. Y'all know it. Check out my TikTok. Check out my fitness playlist. He lifts weights, that's fine, but that's not everything in wrestling. Brock Lesnar lifts weights. But if you see him move, if you see his agility, when you see The Rock, all like you gotta be athletic. Athleticism. It's very important. That's what I'm saying, handsome grim. I believe you. If he brings back the target, and that's what most of the fans were looking for, you know, we were expecting him to change his music, change his outfit, bring something new, and he goes, he's still the same person. Why? How does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. That does not make sense. When he turned heel, everyone, including myself, was literally expecting him to either change his music, change his outfit, or just something different. Something different. But we couldn't even get that. Throughout the history of WWE. At same Fruity Pebble. Yes. Yes. Yes, the same Fruity Pebble. And you guys notice every every week he wears something new. Do you guys notice that? Every week. Before it used to be every month or every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks. Now every week he wears something different. The same shirt but different colors. Exactly Fruity Pebbles. You will never catch me with John Cena shirt. That you will never do. You will never catch me with John Cena shirt. You will never catch me with John Cena's merchandise. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like the video, like the stream, guys. It helps with the algorithm. Like the stream, guys. It helps with the algorithm. Thank you so much. Like the stream, like the video, like the content. If you're enjoying the content, please like the video. Thank you. Yeah, psychology is very important. Psychology is very important in wrestling. In everything you do, psychology is very important. Change your music. This is just okay. Tell me this: someone that people want to be regarded as the greatest of all time, the greatest of all time. How the hell are you giving us the same bullshit, same shit? You didn't change your music. There's no new outfit, nothing at all, nothing. The same shit, pretty much. This is supposed to be your last run. You're supposed to make it epic. This is your last run. You don't get this chance ever again. You're never gonna get this chance ever again. I don't care what anybody said. This is your last run. You're supposed to make it one of the greatest moments of your. This is what marks you as a wrestler. This is it, John Cena. This is it. This is it. Your last run. It's gonna go in the history of WWE. Your last run. You're supposed to make this great. You're supposed to make it the best moment. This is where you're supposed to be creative. Creativity. Damn, man. Is this so hard to understand? Is this so hard to understand? Creativity. Very important. When The Rock turned heel, every time he turned heel, you could see there's a change. When Steve Austin turned heel, you could see there's a change. When CM Punk turned heel. When Randy Orton, the first time Randy Orton turned heel, I gotta give it to Randy Orton. Yes, it's actually interesting you brought up Randy Orton. I hear voices in my head. They come to me. They understand. They talk to me. When Randy Orton turned heel and became the Viper, from legend killer to a Viper, shaved his head, changed his music, and he became the Viper. He was so believable. You think that this is actually how he is in real life. Randy Orton, he returned the first time he turned heel. He was like a menace. He will punch people in the head. He will go to interviews and you talk nonsense. He will want to beat you up. You know, he's a good heel turn, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. His last run, he should bring back the Thugonomics. If I'm not mistaken, that's what most people liked actually. That's what got him in. It's not the fact that he lifts weights or whatever, because that's when he became almost him. Because you could see it through his rap song, his body language, the Thugonomics. When him and The Rock went into their feud, and the day he came out with the Thugonomics gimmick, it was like, damn man, this is the John Cena we could connect with. This is the John Cena we could connect with. This is the John Cena that will just, that's the edgy side of it. You should have brought the Thugonomics back. If the Thugonomics, this is a psychology that I don't understand. I'm not sure if it is his fault. If the Thugonomics was what got you in, if this is your last run, wouldn't it make sense to bring back the Thugonomics once again? And this time, bring it so that it will stick. Do it so good, do it so well, so that by the time you leave WWE, we're going to say, you know what? He might not be the greatest of all time, but his last run was very memorable. Let me say that again. If he had brought back the Thugonomics and took it seriously, because that's the version of him that we could connect with. When he made fun of The Rock the way he did, that's real him. That's almost a real him. Not this superhero bullcrap. If he had brought back the Thugonomics and ran with it for a whole year, we might not say, well, he's still not the greatest of all time, but his last run was memorable because he brought back Thugonomics gimmick. I agree with you. His wrestling, the coordination, what do we call it? The five shuffle knuckle of John Cena. Five moves. The same thing every year. I remember, like, if you understand psychology, you understand that at every time you're gonna have to tweak yourself, you have to change something, you have to bring something new. This is his last run. He's a heel turn, and I don't see anything new. Nothing really. What's really new about John Cena's heel turn? What's really new? It's almost the same colorful bullcrap. I do like the fact that he's trying to be edgy these days. L5 in our truth for coming up to him and trying to convince him to become a babyface once again. He carries our truth, gives him attitude adjustment. Did I just say L5 him? No, that's attitude adjustment. He gave our truth attitude adjustment on the table. I like that. I like that. So, is John Cena the greatest of all time? I don't think so. I don't think so. He is not the greatest of all time. He's one of the greats. He's one of the greats. That I will give him that, but not the greatest of all time. That is a too much title for someone like John Cena to have. It's a too much title for someone like John Cena to have. And I don't mean it like he won, he beat Ric Flair. That's not what I mean. I mean the name the greatest of all time is too much of a title for someone like John Cena to have. Simply put, he's one of the greats, but he is not the greatest of all time. Period. Period. If anyone who is a John Cena fan, give me a reason why he should be the greatest of all time. Give me one reason why. I'm not gonna say give me five reasons because that's too much. Give me one reason why John Cena should be the greatest of all time. Go ahead. I don't even know why. I don't know why people are hating Brock Lesnar and his ability to wrestle, his wrestling ability. That doesn't make sense because Brock Lesnar is a beast incarnate. I remember his feud with John Cena, and he had to speak, and he told John Cena at the end of his promo, "It almost makes me want to cry on what I'm gonna do to you." It's believable, and he wasn't even trying. It's like he's so relaxed. Brock Lesnar ability and athleticism is way above John Cena athleticism. You all know that. You all know that. Come on now. His athleticism is supersedes whatever John Cena can bring. He supersedes everything John Cena can bring. He supersedes what John Cena can ever wish for. Okay, I don't. That's not even a comparison. It's not even a comparison to compare Brock Lesnar and John Cena. What is wrong with people? Don't you guys have the same eyesight and the same psychology and the same? I mean, you see what everybody sees. How are you comparing John Cena's athleticism to Brock Lesnar? Have people forgot so soon that Brock Lesnar is a natural? He's a natural, a complete natural. He wrestled in college, and watching his previous video as a wrestler, when he first started wrestling, he was pretty good. He was a collegiate wrestler. Brock Lesnar can move his size. Even though he is huge, he knows how to move his size. He can move his size. He can move his weight like there's none other. John Cena, on the other hand, can't coordinate his size. Have you guys seen John Cena run? I have seen him run through the ramp and climb the ring. See how he runs? Pretty weird. It's not a competition to compare John Cena to Brock Lesnar. It's not even if Brock Lesnar wasn't if Brock Lesnar didn't leave when he left WWE to go be a football player. I don't think we will ever I don't think John Cena will become a superstar like he did today. The only reason why they chose John Cena was because Brock Lesnar left WWE. That's the only reason why. Because Brock Lesnar doesn't like to travel. The traveling thing, he doesn't like it. He wanted to pick a career that can allow him to stay close to home or allow him to travel less. If Brock Lesnar never left WWE, John Cena would not have become or became the star he is today. Because WWE was gearing Brock Lesnar to be the man, the next Rock, the next Steve Austin, the next Hulk Hogan. They were great. They were setting him up to be the main guy. Okay, so I don't think it's fair to compare John Cena to Brock Lesnar. It's not fair at all. It's not. It's not. Their athleticism, their psychology. Brock Lesnar is believable as a wrestler. When he comes out with his music, you could literally tell someone is gonna get their ass whooped. His believability is just so damn good, you know. But anyways, to go off the wrestling topic, to get into anime topic. The next topic that I want to talk about, that I want to address now, Davey. Yes, that title should be reserved for other wrestlers, unlike John Cena. Ric Flair is on my list. Ric Flair, Steve Austin, The Rock, Undertaker, okay, Undertaker, Triple H, Triple H. You should be up there, especially now. that he is so much involved in the business. Triple H should be in the list as one of the wrestlers that can be called the greatest of all time. Triple H, Randy Orton deserves that spot too. Randy Orton is a hell of a worker. Shawn Michaels should be in that list too. Okay, Shawn Michaels should be in that list. But the reason why I will even favor Triple H over Shawn Michaels is simply because even as it stands, Triple H is still in WWE. He is probably head of the creative, and he means well for the company. He really does. I've heard news that Triple H would want to do certain things that can work, that could actually work, but Vince wouldn't want to do it for some reason. Triple H means well for the business. He is the business. Triple H is the business. He learned from the greats. So I give him his props. I know some people don't like him simply because at one point in his career, if he wasn't going over, he would rip off the script. I understand that. At some point in his career, around early 2000s or mid 2000s, if Triple H doesn't like the script that he was given, he will rip it up. I understand that during the early run, when The Rock came to WWE, the Triple H and Shawn Michaels tried to bury The Rock at one point. I understand that. I know the stories. I know the stories. They wanted to get rid of The Rock, but it didn't work. I understand. I know all of that. And I know Shawn Michaels' history too. The HBK, the Heartbreak Kid. I know his history too. The Montreal screw job. He was part of it. I know he didn't like losing titles. He would rather claim that he's injured to vacate the title. I know all of that. But still, I will still consider them as one of the greats. And they should be in the box, in the realm of being called one of the greatest of all time, right? The greatest of all time. Ohio, I know wrestling because I have been a fan for a very long time. Even though I don't talk about it much on this channel, but I've always been a fan. I just don't talk about it much because John Cena kind of ruined it. I stopped watching when Batista left. When Batista left WWE, that was when I stopped. I will cut. What I would normally do is I will watch clips and I kind of know what is going on, but I don't make time, concrete time, to really watch the show from the beginning to the end. I used to make time to watch the show from the beginning to the end, but after Batista left WWE, I lost my passion as a wrestling fan. So I will watch clips. When Brock Lesnar came back to WWE, I came back a little bit. When The Rock came back, I started watching a little bit. When Roman Reigns was made the tribal chief, I started watching a little bit. So I'm not like I've been a fan, but I'm now a fan from distance. I'm not. I'm no longer into wrestling as I should be. I'm now a fan at a distance. But anyway, to my anime audience, the topic I have today is Beru versus Meruem. Beru versus Meruem. Solar leveling versus Hunter X Hunter. Who do you guys think would win in a fight? Beru or Meruem? Who do you guys think will win in the fight? Hunter x Hunter versus solo leveling, or solo leveling versus Hunter x Hunter? The reason why I picked these two is because when solo leveling went to this island, he made every Hunter x Hunter fan, he lit some fire on them because that last arc on solo leveling kind of reminded all the fans that have seen Hunter x Hunter. It kind of brought back some memories, and the two are similar. Their storyline are similar to each other, very very similar. And now I want to put the two against each other. Who do you guys think would win in a fight? Beru from Solo Leveling or Miriam from Hunter x Hunter? Now, in a fight between Solo Leveling Beru, the Ant King, versus Miriam, the Ant King from Hunter x Hunter, I believe Beru would win the fight simply because his regener- regeneration ability is way more advanced than Miriam. In a fight where, and I think, and this fight, it's gonna go down with no soldier ants coming to support them. No help, no help at all, right? If this fight is gonna go down between Beru from Hunter x Hunter versus Miriam, Beru from Solo Leveling versus Miriam from Hunter x Hunter, no help is coming. This is strictly all hands, all brawl, everything. I think Beru would win because once again, his regeneration ability is way more advanced than Miriam. Miriam may have the battle experience. He may have the battle experience for some reason, but I don't think that he's beating Beru because if you all remember, Hunter x Hunter, when Miriam fought with what's his name? When Miriam fought with what's his name again? I forgot his name. His last battle. It's not Zeno. Netru. When Miriam fought with Netru, if you exclude the poisonous gas that is incorporated inside that bomb, I don't think Miriam would have made it. Mr. Reactor Zone, what is wrong with you, man? Why would you bring that here? Why would you bring the diddler? Why would you bring the diddler in here, man? Come on, man. It's Sunday morning, bro. What's wrong with you, man? Diddy versus Vince. Come on, bro. It's Sunday morning. Why would you do that? Diddy versus Vince. That would be an interesting concept, but we're not gonna talk about Diddy right now, man. We're not talking about Diddy. But for what it's worth, I hope he beats his case. I hope he gets through this with flying colors. I know he's not perfect. I know Diddy wasn't perfect. He's still not perfect. Each and every one of us have our little demons, something that we're fighting to be. Every time we wake up, we try to be the best version of ourselves. We try to be good and do good. I understand. No one is perfect. But I know if they're gonna go hard on Diddy the way they're going hard on him, they should also go hard on people like him that are doing the same exact thing that he did. Because I don't want to go too much into it. I don't want to get into too much details on Diddy's situation, but I hope he beats it with flying colors, and I hope after this he strives to become the better version of himself. Because I do understand nobody's perfect, and I understand that everything he did, he got concepts from the he got approval from those women or whatever, you know. And I won't go too much in details into his case because I've been following it, but not as much as I should. But I've been following his case. But anyways, when Miriam fought Metro Hunter X Hunter, if he was still alive after that battle, he needed the help of his other soldier guards, the royal guards, Yopi, to give him some of their life force in order to recuperate himself. After Miriam's battle with Netro, he was kind of still alive, but he was in a state where he would have eventually died. And this is me saying, if you remove the killing virus that is inside that explosion bomb, let's just say the bomb does not have the virus to kill Jamaicans in it. If you remove that virus and just say Netro exploded himself, right? And Miriam got caught in it. In that explosion, Miriam needed the help of Yupi or the help of his royal guards in order to regenerate himself. And I do understand that when Miriam regenerated himself, he got stronger. He had wings, but he died eventually because that explosion has a certain virus in it that attacked him and killed him after. So, in a battle between Miriam versus Beru, Beru's instant healing is way more advanced than, okay, way more advanced than Miriam. And to judge them, their battle ability, the only time Miriam really got into a fight, a real fight, a threatening fight, was with Netru, which was a good fight, by the way. Beru, on the other hand, fought the hunters. And these hunters are S rank hunters, A rank hunters. He fought, I believe, 6 people at the same time. And let's not forget the people he faced outside the cave. So Beru's healing ability is what will give him the fight. So I would take Beru over Mariam if they engage each other. So now that I've covered the topic, you guys feel free to let me know if you want to talk about anything else, any other topic you would like me to address, except Diddy's case. Diddy's case, I've been following it, but I'm not the expert with Diddy's case. I don't follow every detail with his case. I know enough. I know enough, but I don't know everything. So I'm not going to talk about Diddy. And overall, it's been fun. I hope you guys are doing well. Sunday morning, we're out here enjoying the little things life has to offer and being grateful for it. So, I'm here enjoying the little life has to offer and being grateful. And for new audience that's going to watch this video or this live stream after, please like the video, go to the channel, support the channel. I have membership tab for you guys to go check out. I have exclusive content for the members. And I want to say shout out to all my members, donors. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Much appreciated. And be good. Be good to yourself. Take care of yourself. Okay? Each and every one of you try as much as you can to take care of yourself. It's very important. Even if you don't have anyone that loves you, if you don't have family members, the Creator loves you. Life itself loves you. So try to be good to yourself, be good to people as much as you can. If they have it coming, you gotta give it to them. I'm not saying that you should be Jesus or anything because that role is it's very hard to do that. It's hard to be like Jesus. You should become a true version of yourself. I know it's not easy because every day we're getting tempted, whether through social media or through people that we run into. It's not easy to be good these days. It's not easy to do the right thing these days because sometimes you do the right thing, become the worst decision that you ever made in your life. So I hope that you guys will have the spirit of sermon. I know life is hard out there. It's not easy, you know. But the little that you have, the little chance that you have, enjoy it. The little time that you have, enjoy it because life is too short. It's too short to life is too short to be walking around with a chip on your shoulders. It's too short for you to have this chip on your shoulders and is so heavy that anyone that runs into you can literally see it. You know, I know it's not easy out there. I know every day as men, every day as men, every day as a male personality. I know, I know how hard life is for men. I see it every day. I see it through social media. I see it when I go out. I know it's not easy being a man in this day and age. I know we're up against principalities and powers. I know. Oh, yes, I know. But every day you wake up, just know that we need to come as one. We need to start, we need to start helping each other out as well. When a friend, when a man is going through something, don't laugh at him because we men tend to do that. When a fellow man is going through something, don't laugh at him because we as humans tend to do that because life is not easy for men these days. Like I said before, we are battling with principalities and powers. We're battling with things that are things that some changes. For you, it's not going to be a good idea for all men out there. When a fellow man is going through something, we should stop laughing at him. When he's going through breakup, don't laugh at him. When you see a fellow man or a friend gets ran through in the court, gets everything taken away from him. You worked so hard to obtain it, and you see somebody who didn't participate in that in any way, shape, or form, taking it away from him. Don't laugh at him. See, that's the thing women are good at. Women are really good at it. They're really good at supporting each other. Women are very good at supporting each other. They don't like each other all the time. They're very cerebral. Women are very cerebral, interacting with other women. You can see two women, they will be laughing in front of you. Two of them laughing like they're best friends, laughing like as if that they are best friends. But to your greatest surprise, they don't like each other. But when you see them laughing, you would literally think they are best friends. But when you pull one aside and she gets to tell you what she's thinking about the other one, you will be shocked. How the hell do you guys do it? Because for men, if we don't like somebody, we don't roll with them. We don't try to talk to them. We don't try to conversate with them. If we don't like somebody, we hate someone, we don't go out with them. We try as much as we can not to interact with that person or not to come into the same proximity with the person. But women are very good at it, and they support each other very well. The moral of the story is someone asked me, Ohio, 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 Ohio gozaimasu. In Japan, it means good day. How are you doing? Ohio gozaimasu. Ohio. Why didn't you be a WWE superstar? That's a good question. I should have, right? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't have an answer to it. I don't know. I could have, I should have, but I don't know. But thank you for pointing that out. Thank you for your compliment because I think that's a compliment, actually. That is a compliment. So thank you, Ohio, for your compliment. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what y'all think on the comment section for people who will watch this video after. And if you don't have anything to add, that's okay too. It's all good. I will come again. I will live stream once again next week Sunday around this time, the same time next week. You know, I'll do another live stream and I will bring up other topics as well. But it's been great chatting with you guys. And just say, keep on keeping on and see you in the next video. And to you guys that are watching right now, please like the video if you haven't. It helps with the algorithm. It helps me with the algorithm. Okay. And if you want to support the channel, any little thing you do for the channel, it helps. Use super chat if you can. Go to the channel, click the membership tab, and become a member, as I have exclusive content for my members. And as it stands, I'm going to bid you guys good day and keep on keeping on. Adios.